It's Chanzel with Wildberry Quilting, and I got my Sew Sampler box today. So let's find out what's inside. I can already hear some very interesting sounds, so I can't wait to see what they sent us this month. All right. Ooh. Okay, so this is the insert. It says Fables of Fall. Fables makes me wonder if this is going to be that. The word fables in the title makes me wonder if this is going to be that folklore one that we just got for the quilt along. So it looks like our discount code is 20% off layer cakes. Awesome. That's a good one. And we have a little, let's see if I can cover this up somehow. Maybe if I use that. We have a free quilt pattern, which is like a bonus pattern. This doesn't actually, there's another one that's in the box, but this is one that we can download if we want to. So that is cool. Oh, yep. Okay, I won't give away too much, but I'm thinking I was right. Ooh, okay, so I got a pen. This is Sew Line, and it actually feels pretty cool. A pen or, ooh, it's a mechanical pencil, but it's got white lead. That's going to be fun. I can't wait to put that to use. Not sure. That'll be great for working with clothes and garment sewing and stuff because I use marking tools all the time with that stuff. All right. Next up, a rotary cutter. And Olfa is one of my favorite brands to get of rotary cutter. This one is a 28 millimeter. I do not have this size yet. I have a 60 millimeter, which is not by Olfa. I have a bunch of 45 millimeters from Olfa. And I have like an 18 millimeter. This is my first 28 millimeter, so that'll be fun to try out. Probably be good for getting the curves and the turns and stuff. I could see it being very useful for that. Very cool. And as always, the Olfa cutters feel pretty good in your hand too. All right, next up, we have a template. Awesome. Okay, this is called the Clammy 6-inch. Looks like a clamshell. Now, I will be honest, I'm afraid of rounded piecing or curved edge piecing, which is so strange because I do that all the time with garment sewing. What I've heard people complain so much about it with quilting that it scares me, like it's somehow going to be different from quilting to garment sewing. I mean, a lot of stuff is different from quilting to garment sewing, but for some reason, it's kept me away from doing curved piecing because of hearing people complain about it. So I do need to eventually give it a try and just go for it though, because what a silly reason to stay away from it, especially when I already have experience with doing curved piecing for garment sewing. But I would say this will also probably come in handy if you want to use it for a quilting motif. So if you're wanting to do the clamshells and maybe you didn't already have a, quilting ruler to mark out what the clamshell, well, shape was. I mean, you can always use a bowl for that too, but that could be really helpful if you're wanting to use it for that. It'd just be very large clamshells for that one. All right, patterns or fabric next. You know what? Let's do fabric next. And this is the folk and lore line that I was trying to remember the name of. But yes, this is the one that I just got for the Halloween Memories quilt along. So I am not going to open this package because I've already gone through each of the fabrics in another video. If you would like to see that video, I don't remember what the name of the video is, but I will link it down below so that you can find it more easily. And I go through and I show you what each one of these fabrics are. In fact, I show you with fat quarters, so they should be easier to see. But this is, I think, probably a mini layer cake or a half layer cake of the folk and more line, which is absolutely gorgeous. If you have not seen it yet, check out that video because it's worth taking a look at. It is stunning. All right, next up, we've got our block of the month, which is Peaceful Baskets. And I never know what side of these to show you guys because one side has the information for piecing and the other side has the cutting instructions. We're going to go with the piecing side. I think that's the safest bet. But yep, it's another basket, another blue basket. And I am still having trouble telling them apart without having them all lined up next to each other because to me, one basket looks the same as another basket, I guess. Maybe it's just because of them all having the same coloring, but apparently I'm not good at telling baskets apart. Well, basket quilt blocks. All right, our pattern for our fabric. It is Verbena is the name of it. And looks pretty cool. Definitely going to be using that quilting template or, you know, ruler template, whatever you want to call it. It does require that. And it looks like it makes a 78.5 by 78.5 inch quilt. So that's actually a pretty good size. Now the requirements are our junior layer cake and of course the ruler, and we're going to need 4 1/8 yards of background, 2 1/8 yards accent, 2 1/8 yards of border, and 7/8 of a yard of binding. Not too bad. Pretty cool. Oh, I didn't even realize it. They give you the information for what you need for backing too. So it's 7 3/8 yards for backing. That seems like an awful lot. I don't think I normally use, I don't know. Do I normally need that much for backing? I can't think of any quilt that I've had to get 7 3/8 yards of fabric for backing. I would put that into a quilting calculator and find out what you need for your backing just to make sure, because that seems like an awful high number. It could be, you know, it might be. But I would check before you order. All right. So that is, let's take a look at everything and I'll tell you the prices. We've got $25.48 for our junior layer cake. We've got, wow, $18.98 for our quilting template. That is a pretty good value. We've got, oops, our Olfa rotary cutter, and that is $15.98. Our pattern, $9.98. And oh, our block of the month, which is $4.98. And the pen. The pen is $6.98. So let's see, 10, 20, 35, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So around $80. I think that's what we had last time, was right around $80. So that's actually seems to be fairly consistent, I guess, or at least between this month and last month, it's pretty consistent. But that is an incredible value. The boxes themselves are, I think with shipping and everything, I paid $37 for this. So not bad. That is incredible, actually. That's more than double your money. So, all right, guys, I am going to link Fat Quarter Shop down below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.